like it's payday. You fuck with mine, I get to spinning like a Beyblade. Most these niggas goofies and they bitches like Shanae. Niggas talking flying to that, hit them like Mayday. Damn, I see niggas hating cause I got motion like a picture. It is what it is. You try me, I'ma smoke you like a swisher. I'm just doing me. Like my posse grew me to be that nigga. The type to valet park the Banshee, they like who the fuck that nigga. You see the heavy and close one's eyes, the more that I get bigger. Yeah, you $1 million worth of game, nigga. You should be getting major figures. But instead of eat with me, you rather compete with me, nigga. Why you switch like a Glock like you want some heat with me, nigga? Let me get some funds. You ain't pimping if you ask me, you just chasing buns. You ain't designer, but you wore that fit like all month. Nigga stepping in stolen clothes, rinsing it all the buzz. Always trying to finesse a nigga and wonder why they don't get love. I'm a big dog, thorough nigga, never been a snake. Do my dirt alone, won't tell on myself, so I know I'll be the case. Fancy street legal, so when I see the boys, I ain't gotta do the race. Fancy street legal, so when I see the boys, I ain't gotta do the race. Pulled up with a Betty on the Banshee with her ass up. Niggas looking, told them they could try, just pull the cash out. She hit the blade with her friends, but always be the last out. Baby bought her paper, so pay up, don't wanna crash out. Money on my mind like it's payday. You fuck with mine, I get to spinning like a Beyblade. Most these niggas goofies and they bitches like Shanae. Niggas talking flying to that, hit them like Mayday.
It is what it is. 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 How's everybody doing? I just want to make a quick video, real quick. Just quick video. Been out for a little bit. Come on in and like and subscribe. What's going on? Dog Pound, what's happening? A lot of upset people right now. I said this in the off season, and also said this. Also said this in throughout the season about this offense. If you don't run the ball, you don't have blue on the field at all. You don't have blue, so you don't even play blue, and you can't even bring in and you got that mafia dude. He should have been off IR already, and your offense is struggling. You left your defense out there on the field big time. So like I said before, so they went and got all these draft. They went and got a couple of draft picks to help this defense out, right? All right, so they sold the defensive line up. All right, well, them not having Clowney was really big from injury. You can tell on that. You can tell on that standpoint. But let's go over the stats real quick. Their first half was shitty. They had a shitty first half. It was awful. Their first half was awful. It was the most lopsided game that I seen all season. They had a chance to go out here. Look at this here. Look at that, 376 yards. That's at garbage time, though. We needed you in the first half. I told y'all over and over and over, when you running this offense, when they tried to run that Mississippi bootleg play action with Dak Prescott, but it didn't work out because he can't stretch down the line. I said that already. You don't even use Dalton Schultz. You don't even Schoolmaker. Sorry about that. Schoolmaker. You don't even use Schoolmaker. You don't even use Blue. You don't even use Mafia. You only down to one running back, and then on top of that, you don't even use Mingo. You don't even use Mingo. So I mean, you using Turpin. So the name of the game, the person who has the most points at the end of the game wins the game. And so this offense struggled big time. The defense they gave up two or three touchdowns. The offense did. They couldn't do nothing. They got CeeDee Lamb killed. I mean, I can't continue to keep trying to tell y'all about Dak Prescott. I'm not trying to throw everything on Dak. What I'm saying is Dak Prescott, there may be a point of time. The offense is stagnant. They're stagnant right now. We don't have an identity at all. We don't have an identity. We can't run the ball. We don't, like you at least could have put Blue in the game to do the same thing Detroit was doing, to throw those dumb passes on the outside to keep the linebackers moving left to right. You couldn't even do that in the game. Scotty couldn't even do that in the game. So, man, no way they should have lost that game, dog. No way they should have lost that game, man. Now look at this. Now let's go down this line right here. CeeDee Lamb got killed. CeeDee Lamb had 121 yards, should have had 200 yards. Flournell had 115. Pickens, and trying to blame everything on Pickens. I got a fan popping in. Oh, it's Simpson popping in. We see what's going on. What's going on, family?
What's good, brother?
Oh, none. Just looking at everybody, what everybody got to say about that ass whooping that they took Thursday night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they took ass whooping Thursday night.
Yeah, it was a bad one.
Yeah. That offense, they couldn't score in the first half.
No, they couldn't.
That right there,
Hell, they was barely able to score in the second half.
you kicked 3 field goals in the first half. You could have came out with 14 points in the first half. You'd have won that game.
That offense only scored 2 touchdowns, man.
Yeah.
That's bad.
And what, how many, 4 field goals?
5 field goals and a 2-point try.
5 field goals?
5 field goals over the course of the game.
Wow. That's sad.
Yeah, two touchdowns, 5 field goals, extra point, and a 2-point try.
That's sad. So you got a bunch of trades. You bought in the help on defensive line, and apparently that ain't working. Well, it worked for a certain amount of time.
I think he just went up against 2 teams that were reeling with the Eagles and the Chiefs. They're not playing good football right now, so it made the Cowboys look better than what they are.
Right. And so your offense is stagnant. You don't throw no dumb screens. You can't run the Mississippi bootleg play action with Dak Prescott because he's limited with his mobility. And you don't throw the ball down the field deep. And then when you do, you get a offensive pass interference. And your offense had damn near 70 yards in penalties.
Yeah, I don't know how many penalties they had, but I think they're 3rd in the league in penalties.
Yeah.
You can't have that, man.
So they really shot themselves in the foot on this one. They sure did. Dak Prescott, he took a safety, right?
Nah, that wasn't a safety. It should have been a safety, but they ruled he was out of the end zone.
Okay. So in that first drive, they didn't really do anything.
No.
Look at this. So the first quarter, they scored 3 points. Lord have mercy. The second quarter, they scored 6. Oh, see, this shit right here is uncalled for. This uncalled for, man.
That Eberflus got to go, man.
No. Well, he got to go, yeah, but still. Somebody saying that they should have went after that San Francisco defensive coordinator. I mean, they coached the Jets, but he went to San Francisco. Now that defense is playing pretty good now. But he might need to go, man. But Scotty, man, he need help calling plays, man.
Yeah, Shotty's a problem too. But I think all the coaches need to go.
I mean, they didn't bring a true coaching staff in here to help win ball games.
I mean, if you think about it, you now won several games where this offense struggled to score touchdowns.
Right.
And because you got a really good kicker, he saved them a lot. Because if you think about it, Brandon Aubrey made a 63-yard field goal. That would have been a punt on every other team.
Right.
So that's 3 points that you you wouldn't have if you didn't have Aubrey. I think he kicked a 54-yarder too. That's probably a punt for a lot of teams. Like when you start breaking it down, and Brandon Aubrey had 16 points yesterday. I mean, on Thursday. So if he's 16, that means the offense only put up 14 points in the entire game.
Right.
And that's not good, man.
No, that's not good, bro. That's not
And
good at
this
all.
and this defense gave up a touchdown in 3 plays.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, they did that, but I'm I don't understand, man. This offense is wishy-washy, man. Like,
it is.
did you see that they took that Dak Prescott threw that lateral pass in the backfield and lost now what 19 yards?
Yeah, I think they had 25 yards to go after that or something. It was a lot.
And that killed them right there too. So they was going backwards. So this offense kind of really they didn't show up. They didn't really help this defense at all. At all.
And your boy Pickens decided to take a day off for some fucking reason.
Yeah, he was tired.
And that ain't no excuse. You on the football field, you play.
Yeah, but then they should have probably benched Pickens, and then they should have brought. I don't even know why they don't bring Mingo in there. Mingo was like
they did have Mingo in there. He dropped passes.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, they put him in the game. He dropped the passes.
Okay, he dropped the pass.
Yeah, right in his hands. It would have been a first down.
Okay, that's just one pass, but they should have kept going to hell. He was like, "Oh, I'm in the game, shit." They throw me the ball after all this damn.
Yeah, but
all this time I've been on the bench, you want to throw me the ball now?
You got to maximize your opportunities, man. You 4th or 5th on the depth chart. You behind Flournoy, you behind Pickens, you behind Lamb. He ain't better than any of those, so he's number 4.
And poor Lamb, he got killed.
That's the third fucking time he's got hurt chasing Dak Prescott mile-high passes. Last year, he fucked up his shoulder. 2021, he got a concussion doing the same shit. And this year, he got a concussion doing the same shit.
I wouldn't even try to go after that shit because I'm getting paid all that money.
Yeah.
You need me the next time.
You can't take the competitive nature out of a player. That's just what they do. When they out there, they trying to make a play, they're gonna go up and get it.
Is that a business decision, or is this just I want to try to get my stats up, or I want to get on the record? Like I don't know.
No, at that point they were still trying to win the game because if CD catches that, they within one possession.
Yeah, but that was a horrible pass by Dak.
It was a bad pass.
Yeah, and did you see the one? Did you see the pass downfield with Dak? He was wide open and Dak Prescott missed him.
He threw it out of bounds. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh hell no, that was in the first half. I was like, nah, dude. This is awful, dude. Like, this shit's awful, man.
Yeah.
Like this has been going on after year after year after year. I'm tired of excuses, man. Like, you're getting paid like $60 million to make those passes, dog. You practice all week. You practice all week to make those fucking throws and make that connection, and all summer long and all winter long. You got to make those throws, dog. We need you. We need you to show up. Well, we need you, but it didn't happen. It's like I kind of want to hear this late bullshit. Coming back at the end, all kinds of shit. Like it was horrible, man. It was painful to see, man. That game was painful, man.
Yeah, I mean, and the problem is, I told Fifth this yesterday on his channel. I told the panel, I should say, that game was essentially a playoff game. You had to win that game to keep your playoff hopes alive, and they showed up uninterested.
Right.
I don't understand it, man. And now they'll come out and they'll beat the Vikings.
No, they played the Chargers next.
No, they play the Vikings next, then the Chargers, and then they're gonna get beat by the Chargers. And all you need is Philly to win their next 3 games, and it's over. If Philly wins tomorrow and then the next 2 games, it's over.
Yeah.
You're eliminated at that point.
Yep.
This team got a 9. It's really like 8.6% chance to win, but they just
Yeah.
rounded up to 9. They got
Yeah.
8.6 chance of making the playoffs. This team is done. Even if they win out, they only got a 51% chance, I think. So it's still
Yeah.
a coin flip based off of they need help from a lot of teams in
Yeah.
order to win.
And,
And
and
they lost another NFC game. They've lost.
and you can
What?
and you can blame your own selves from shooting yourself in the foot. Y'all got to score points. Yeah,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
right. Yeah.
You got to score points. They knew that going into this year that this defense was bad, that they had to score points. And for some reason, this offense, led by Dak and Shoddy,
Yep.
they cannot score points. I don't understand it.
And you got Schoolmaker, you got Blue, you got
Blue is trash, man.
I know. Okay, well, Blue trash. Let's say Blue trash. You got Mafia. Mafia should be back off the injury reserve, right?
Mafia is not going to play this year. He's
Why
an
not?
IR stash. He's an IR stash for some fucking reason.
Well, you could at least put Blue out there and let him do dump screens.
Yeah,
Let him throw to the outside. That's the same thing Detroit was doing.
Blue's not good, man. Blue is not Gibbs.
You got to try, Simpson. You got to try. You got to do something.
They put Blue in the game, man, and he fumbled. Like they're not good. He's not that good, man.
You got to do something, fam. You can't sit around and hope and pray that Williams is not all in the bag of chips either. He decent. He's decent back, but he pretty good.
Williams is solid. He just like you have Malik Davis, but you keep bouncing in and out of the practice squad. The dude comes in and he hit a home run last week. Why isn't he getting reps?
Well, I would have won in this game.
They let Dak Prescott throw 47 times.
Yep, 47 times. They don't run the ball. All that line talking about we gonna throw it, we gonna run it this year.
We hear that shit every offseason, man. Every offseason they lie to everybody, and everybody buys into that shit.
Bullshit.
Just like they said, they didn't give Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb all that fucking money to run the ball.
Yep.
They didn't pay your wide receiver $35 million and the quarterback $60 million so he can hand off the ball and CeeDee Lamb can block on the outside. That is not what they did.
And that's a shame. And that's you. So you came in live the whole time, so you throw the ball downfield, and then you fuck around on prime time on a Monday night. Well, you did okay on a Monday, but then Thursday nobody's watching. You didn't even come out there to compete until the second half. You didn't even come out there to compete in the first half. You look.
Chad is asking you some questions.
Like Shotty, wait a minute, Turpin, what the fuck is Turpin doing out there on the field trying to catch a fucking pass when he's 5'6", barely can jump up in the ball, he's dropping everything, scared to get hit, run out of bounds every time he catches the ball, scared of contact. Turpin should not even be on the field. You want to see wait a minute, Mingo, and what's up with Tolbert? Is he hurt?
Tolbert got benched, man.
Oh,
he's garbage, man.
Well, you got to put him out on the field.
You put Flournoy out there who actually showed up and did something when his number got called versus Tolbert that disappears.
Yeah.
So CeeDee Lamb went down. Ryan Flournoy came in and got over 100 yards.
Yeah.
Tolbert disappears. He's good for 1 or 2 catches here and there. He's not good. Pickens was the problem last night. Pickens was half-assing for some reason, man. I don't know what the fuck was going through his head. Your boy went down right in front of you. You know the team gonna be coming your way, and you fucking jogging on routes and lollygagging. I don't understand.
Right.
in a one possession game, you over there fucking acting like it's a fucking blowout. You just try not to get hurt. He fucked off that game. He shouldn't even get paid.
Fuck that game out, dog. He didn't fuck that. They ran that slant 100 times this year. That was a horrible fucking that was a horrible pass. The ball came out late, knocked the ball up in the air, and then on that they keep running.
He ran that route lazy as fuck.
They
man.
went 5-yard slant instead of running 10-yard or 15-yard slant to change it up here and there. Well,
Yeah, you got to change it up. But Pickett's got to run that fucking route with some intensity, man. He let that dude run through him to fucking knock that ball out.
I don't know. I ain't gonna blame everything on Pickens, man. I ain't gonna do it.
That was a lazy ass route by Pickens, man.
I ain't gonna do it, fam. I ain't gonna blame it on him, Bob. I ain't gonna blame it on him, fam. I just the way the ball's coming.
You got your eyes and your opinion. I got mine and my opinion, bro.
At this point in time, how horrible that Dallas played on offense. I would have liked to seen Joe Milton get out there at some point in time.
I think he needs to play as soon as they are mathematically eliminated. They should have Milton should be starting.
No need for Dak Prescott to go out there and try to unpress us no more. No need. I just rest you. I just let you rest, dog.
Yeah, but the moment they pull Dak, they're gonna pull other starters, man.
Yeah,
Milton's gonna be out there with backups, man.
That's a damn. Well, let's see some backups, anyways. Let's see some backups. Let's see what they can get. Shit. I want to see a different rhythm, dog. I want to see them not struggle. I want to see them be able to run the ball off this play action bootleg and get the ball going downfield, throw the ball deep downfield, keep the fucking ball moving. Detroit threw the ball deep downfield constantly against us. They constantly ran a 15-yard route, slants, outs, and all kinds of shit.
Hey, 805, I talked to Junkie, man. He's still delusional.
Junkie? How's Junkie? He pissed off, ain't he?
Nah, he's still delusional. I asked him, did he want to settle his bet? He can close out his bet right now about us making the playoffs.
Yeah.
He said, hell no, he ain't ready.
He might as well.
He might as well, man.
Might as well. It's over, man. They played around all offseason, fed you a bunch of shit. And look where you at now.
Kenneth Murray got to go, man. That is a horrible linebacker. He is trash.
Defense, yeah. They struggle, man, on defense. Curtis Murray, man, I don't know what they thought. I don't know what they saw in Kenny Murray, but that was a horrible. He can't play in the flats, and he can't cover. And then on top of that, he got
lead feet, man.
Huh?
He got lead feet. He just gets stuck. He can't move.
It was horrible, man. Man, my first draft pick, my first and second, I'm going a linebacker or I'm going a tackle.
Yeah.
And that's what
I'm okay with those.
Yeah, Steele's out of here. I'm finding me a good right tackle. And then, or I want to say a quarterback, man. They got to find a quarterback in this draft. They got to.
There's no quarterbacks in this draft coming out, man. There's nothing coming out. There's not a good quarterback coming out.
I like Dante Moore from Oregon. I like him. I like Dante Moore from Oregon.
He's not going to be a starting NFL quarterback.
No, you got what's up with you? What's up with you in this pushback, dog?
I want a new quarterback too. But you got to draft one that's going to be a starter. Just to draft a quarterback just so that you can draft one, that don't make no sense.
All the quarterbacks that came out of Oregon have been pretty good quarterbacks.
Name one.
Denver quarterback.
That's one.
Chargers quarterback.
Herbert.
Yeah.
He ain't done shit.
Is Herbert did he go to the playoffs last year?
And he threw 5 interceptions.
Did he go to the playoffs?
I mean, Dak Prescott can get you to the playoffs.
Wait. Oh, hold on. No, don't go there. Oh boy, you almost made me cuss you out, man. I've been knowing you for 2 years.
Dak Prescott can get you to the playoffs. Justin Herbert can get you to the playoffs, and both of their asses gonna throw interceptions.
Get you out of here, man.
Both of them gonna throw interceptions. Fucking Justin Herbert threw 5 interceptions last year
But
in a playoff game.
point is, he got there, Censor, and he could make it this year again.
Dak Prescott done got you to multiples also. I want Super Bowls, man. Fuck these playoffs.
And what about the quarterback from Denver?
What has Bo Nix done? He only in his second year.
But did he get to the playoffs last year?
Yeah, they made the playoffs last year.
Did they make the playoffs this year?
I'm pretty sure they will. I don't know yet. I don't know what their record is right now.
The case is open and closed. It's open and closed.
So we're gonna say just based off of 2 years that decent quarterback, because I remember CJ Stroud, his first year, everybody was all high on him, and then he ain't shit. And then Jaden Daniels last year went to the NFC Championship game, and now their team is trash.
Wait a minute.
I'm not judging off of a couple years, man. I want sustained success.
I'll get you on this one. A month ago, we had a show, and you said we got to start somewhere. I think I picked it up from somebody I'm talking to now.
No, this has been my point every single time. If you see it like you think you like the Oregon quarterback, okay, I'm fine with them drafting him if they think that that's a good quarterback. But don't take a quarterback just to take a quarterback. Don't draft a quarterback that you go, this dude ain't even going, he's never going to start in the NFL, but we need a quarterback, so we drafted one. You can pick one up on free agency if you just need somebody to throw the ball and can't. If you drafting a quarterback, especially in the high round, he better be a starting caliber quarterback.
Right. Well, I'm gonna check Dante Moore in this playoff game, and I'm gonna see how well he plays.
Listen,
take care of the ball. They could get beat because the defense is not as tough as Ohio State's. But if they lose because of the defense, and then if Dante Moore shows me something in this playoff series coming up, I say we should take a shot at him.
I think what you should do is this entire draft needs to be defense, and then next year you take a fucking quarterback because you should be able to cut Dak Prescott after next year. So then you take you a fucking quarterback.
I don't know, man.
But they need a lot of fucking help on defense. They keep giving up 40 points.
But then, so
over and over again.
2026, you want to roll Dak Prescott out there again?
Oh, you stuck with him till next year because of the money. You stuck with him.
That's a damn shame. You stuck with an old 33, 34 years old now for next 26?
I don't know how old he is, man. But either way, you stuck with him for next year. So build the defense up, and when you can get rid of him in 2027, that's when you draft your quarterback. So and then you got a quarterback you got a rookie quarterback that can come in with a very good defense and an offense that got some weapons, and hopefully he can succeed.
So linebacker, edge rusher,
safety,
offensive tackle,
and safety. You need a safety, and you need fucking running backs. Because Williams is a free agent.
Do you have to trade back in that second pick? In the first round, you got to trade back to get your second round pick back.
They better not trade back if they got a bona fide stud there. They better fucking take him.
So they don't have a second or third?
Nope.
Wow. They done fucked themselves on this one.
It just depends. You like Pickens, so that's your third round pick right there.
Yeah.
I mean, if Pickens was in the draft and you picked him third with your third round pick, you'd be okay with it, right?
Yeah, I'll be fine with that. Yeah.
Yeah. So the third round pick, just consider it already made. You got Pickens with your third round, and so now you got 2 firsts. Your second is Quentin Williams. I don't see no problem with that one. So they just can't fuck up. They just can't fuck up what they got left.
In these 2 drafts, yeah.
They cannot miss on these first round picks. They cannot miss.
I wonder could they trade back to them?
Well, and this is the problem. It looked like both the Green Bay pick and the Dallas pick gonna be roughly in the same fucking spot.
Yeah, let's see their record.
You don't even get a high-low pick like we was hoping.
8-3. They done missed the playoffs again with a full healthy Dak Prescott. Trades down, win guy Pickens, and missed the playoffs again. Wow. All this hype all year long, and you niggas are sitting at home.
Hype.
Huh?
What hype? We've been telling people all year.
On the off season. All that
Yeah.
playing
I ain't
around.
fall
Oh,
I ain't fall for none of that shit.
Huh?
I ain't fall for none of that shit.
Offense looking good. Supposedly looking good. All that film work. And they came back to, wow, okay then. All right.
I mean, you did score 30 points. That should be a game you should win if your defense wasn't the ass.
Yeah, but you
You-
gave up 2 touchdowns.
What do you
gave
mean?
up a touchdown, and then you also gave up short field, and then you were scared. You kicked the field goal, and then you down 7 points or.
Oh
And
yeah, Shotty's a chicken shit.
it was 4th and 3. You kicked the field goal, took the points instead of going for the first down to see if you can go and at least score to get the game within 4 points. But at the end, so you kicked the field goal, you gave Detroit the ball back, and then they went down and they scored a touchdown. So you chicken shit that.
Yep. I don't understand the philosophy behind it, but this is the pain of having an inexperienced fucking coach. He's he's not that good of an OC as people think. He's a horrible head coach at the same fucking time.
They're gonna beat the Vikings.
Even when he decides to go for it, he calls some dumbass plays.
Right. And nobody said nothing about Dak Prescott though. How I was playing. Oh, he balled out. He had 300-something yards.
He played okay.
Yeah.
Because both his interceptions went off of the receivers.
Oh, he had 2 interceptions.
Yeah, so the one was on the Pickens slant where Pickens was half-assing it, and it bounced off them and went up in the air. And then Ryan Flournoy, he literally let the guy take it out of his fucking hands.
How you doing, Faith? What's going on with you, Savage? How y'all doing? And what's going on with you, me? Dog Pound, how y'all doing? It's a big disappointment, man. You know, you thought you were gonna find a rhythm on offense, that they was there, that everybody was praising. I believe the hype. I believe that hype. I was like, okay, well, 3 games in a row against some tough teams, good teams, and I believed it, you know. But apparently, Detroit did their homework and they studied. They had 6 days to study and pay attention. And Dak Prescott didn't show up when we needed him. And the defense, you know, they gave up a lot. So I ain't gonna put everything on Dak, but I thought the defense, they played shitty too. And we need a linebacker, man. Bad, man. Like bad,
man. You need a linebacker bad.
We need 2 linebackers out this draft, man. Somebody.
The bad part is when Kenny Clark and Quentin Williams actually stop and block up front real good, the fucking linebackers can't fill the gaps.
No.
They're too slow. Mentally and physically, they slow to read the play and react. And then once they react, they're just slow physically. They don't have the speed.
And that running back, he ran all the way. He took 2
because
touchdowns.
They put fucking Kenneth Murray on the fucking running back, man. He is trash.
Yeah, he trash, man. Oh, washed up, man.
And then you got fucking Marquise Bell on Williams, their fastest fucking wide receiver, and he can't keep up with him.
Right.
I don't give a fuck how talented Bell is. He don't have the speed to keep up with the dude.
Right.
That dude smoked Bell all game.
Yeah, he got
And then
Doug.
fucking Bland getting his fucking ankles broke every other week. I don't understand this shit,
So
man.
what happened to Wanye Thomas? Is he like they gave up on Wanye Thomas too?
I don't know. I don't know. But Hooker got injured, hurt again, so he went out, and that's when they put Bell in, and Bell can't fucking keep up with nobody.
Wanye Thomas.
Nobody can fucking tackle. I don't understand this shit.
We need some guys that come in here that can hit, man. We don't need no stereotype people, man. We need to.
Even Overshown was missing tackles just on Thursday.
They just didn't show up, man. They didn't show up. I was like, that first half, I was like, man, they ain't gonna win this thing. They when they get behind, man, they seem uninterested, man. The difference, like, man, look, man, I can't do this, man, all game, man. You know, I can't do this all game. Like, I'm sorry, man. They can't do this. Man, I knew they wasn't gonna show up against Detroit, man. I knew it. I know it's a big disappointment, man.
Yeah, I figured they were gonna lose. They're gonna lose against the Chargers too, man.
They just can't beat 500 team. Wait a minute. So Chargers, so Detroit was over 500. Philly, well, they won at 500 because they're so used to them. And then Kansas City, where they were 6-5, something like that. And
yeah, I think Kansas City 6-6.
Yeah, they almost lost that game too. If they don't drop them interceptions, that's ball game. Yeah, that's ball game. You're not going to continue to get lucky with these guys that they're not going to drop all these. They studied this offense, man. They was all over that shit. They was all over Pickens, man. They was all over everything, man. They didn't have no way to change it up. When they didn't have nobody else that can come out there and that can help them, they needed another third wide. Well, Lamb, when Lamb went out, you kept feeding Lamb the first half, but then you got away from Pickens. You didn't throw the ball at all into the second half, and then you forgot Pickens was on the field in the first half, and then you didn't throw the ball to Fleur, and then you didn't run the ball because you don't have another dynamic running back. Need another running back, man. They need a running back. I'll probably drop the running back in this, man. They need another bell cow. They need somebody that can come in and set the tone, man, and help this defense out. They need another stud, man. So they gave up that second pick for Quentin Williams. Quentin Williams is pretty good, but they just in trouble in the draft, man. I just don't. They in trouble. They only got 2 picks. They only got 2 picks. Yeah, but I ain't gonna stay on that much longer. Gonna be on for 38 minutes. I knew this was gonna happen. They failed us again. Offense failed us again. A normal shit. That was just normal shit, man. It's just normal shit. You know. You knew this was gonna happen, though. You knew this was gonna happen. 2026 draft pick. Let's see. Yeah, they also the vista on y'all asses, didn't they? Yeah, they also the vista on us, though. Let's see what we got here. They also the vista on us, though. They bounced on us, though. Yeah, they bounced on us. They ain't even show up. Like they got ghosts and shit. So let's go here on this one. So you probably can't see it. So they need linebacker bad. Like I said before, when you get beat like that, you see what you need. You need a pass rusher and a linebacker, and you also need a safety. They need a running back, another running back. They're probably going to bring back Williams again, and they need a quarterback. They need a quarterback. They said they got a pass rusher from the from Texas Tech. He's supposed to be pretty good. Who's this guy here? I saw this game today. He's pretty good. This Clark guy here. See how many picks they got. They got collapsed. The linebacker from Georgia, the same linebacker from Georgia, is supposed to be pretty good. Linebacker C.J. Allen, linebacker from Georgia. Okay. Here it is. Kenny Murphy was exposed multiple times on Thursday night, especially in pass coverage. For some reason, Dallas doesn't trust Logan Wilson enough to bench Murray. So they have to wait until next year upgrade. That's exactly what they land in Georgia's Allen. So that's what's up with that. That's what's up with that. So yeah. So that Murray, that's what's up, man. Oh, gee, don't know the ball. Shut up, fool. How you doing, corner? Shut your mouth, corner. Like to talk. Oh, gee, yeah. So man, it's what it is, man. They got their ass whooped. So Kenny Murray, he's a weak spot. I need to drop 2 linebackers in this year's draft and an edge rusher to help out Williams. They help this D line out. They need an edge rusher. They need a running back too. They also need a quarterback, man. Like bad. Like real bad. Like bad, man. They got smoked. They got smoked, dog. Let's see how many draft picks they got. Let's see this one. Yeah, they got smoked though. Yeah, they got their ass smoked, dog. Let's see what we have here. Yeah, we talking draft now. We shouldn't even be talking draft, but now we talking draft. Now we see here it is here. So here it is here. So first round. Let's try to blow this up. I didn't like the way this came out. So first round, can't see that. Damn it. First round, they got a first round, second round. Their second round, they traded. They won't see them again unless they trade down this first pick, the second pick. I would trade this first pick down to second. And if they trade that first pick down to second, they can try to trade this second pick. They're going to be high on second pick. They may be high on that one. They can find somebody to get in the bed with. They can trade down this pick, the second pick. They trade this down to the first pick and the second pick. If they can finagle this second pick, and they can pick up a third rounder. But that's it, though. That Quentin Williams trade, that was big. But the teams know we have trade back, so we're going to get fleeced. Yeah, you right about that, Savage. Yeah, we only got 5 on that one. So they got their ass kicked. I said before that they should have drafted a linebacker last year. They should have at least drafted 2 linebackers. Yeah, I'm right about that, Von. I put a lot of blame on Dak. We had 3 field goals at the half. Not acceptable. You're right about that. Yeah. So they got their ass whooped. They just didn't show up. They played okay against Philly. They played against against Kansas City, but they just we need you when it matters. We need you when it matters, man. That was Dak Prescott defining moment to get to the playoffs, to show that he belongs in the NFL. Let's go Twitter. Guess who showed up though? Jared Goff. Jared Goff showed up. Jared Goff showed up for the Lions. He showed up. I'm sorry to say, but he showed up though. Jared Goff showed up and won that ball game. He scored when it matters, and he won that ball game for them. But he won that ball game, and we could constantly playing from behind, and that's what happened. That's what happens. And now you got a lot of pissed off fans that they lost that game. So ain't nobody said nothing about Dak Prescott. Not a goddamn word. You know who they threw up under the bus? Pickens. Everybody threw Pickens up under the bus. Every fucking body threw Pickens up under the bus. Everybody threw Pickens up under the bus. That's a shame. That's a shame. When it don't go right, they find somebody else to throw up under the bus instead of man who's throwing the football. They threw Pickens up under the bus. They threw him up under the bus. I wonder how many yards did Williams have? Somebody said bench Kenny Murray. Yeah, I'm with you on that. But they got their ass whooped though. You're gonna find more out about Dak Prescott though down the line though. You're gonna find out way more about Dak Prescott down the line. So is it time for Milton to get in the game and see Milton? I mean, why we keep doing this experiment with Dak Prescott? At least you can at least try to put Milton on the field to see if you need to draft a quarterback for 26. I mean, this experience with Dak Prescott, you had 6-6. Like what? Like you had 6-6. So what do you have to lose? You had 6-6. Like what do you have to lose? So it is what it is, man. You know, it is what it is. What do you have to lose? It is what it is. They run a slant too much anyway. They run that slant too much anyway. They need to run Detroit was setting on that slant. They knew that slant was coming. They knew that slant was coming. They just Eberflus is the problem. Absolutely shit. The game has passed them by. But if Eberflus is the problem, why the offense can't score points in the first half against a good defense? Against a good defense. So I don't know. It is what it is, man. This shit's almost over. And this shit's almost over. This shit's almost over, man. This shit is almost over. They finna be sitting their ass home, watching the playoffs. Right where they belong. So Joy Pickens had a bad game, supposedly, y'all say. And then as soon as he have this bad game, you throw him under the bus, but you never look at Dak Prescott. And let's go to these stats real quick. Let's go to these stats, man. This is horrible. Look at this shit, man. This is sad. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this shit. Let's go play by play. Look at this. Look at this shit. This is sad. So in the first quarter, they went for 3 for 3. That should have been a touchdown right there. That should have been a touchdown. Oh, let's see this. Let's share this. right here. This should have been a touchdown because you need to score. You can pay $60 million. You need to score. You know your defense is still struggling. Look at this. Then you give up a touchdown right here. Right here, Gibbs. It's 10-3 right here. Second quarter. And then you kicked another field goal. You kicked another damn field goal because you can't do shit with the football. Another field goal. Field goal. Look at this shit. Another field goal. Let's go here. Let's see it. Look at this. And then look, you fumbled the ball. 4 plays, and you fumbled the ball with Ferguson. You fumbled the ball. Look at this shit. Nobody's bringing this up. Dak Prescott, Ferguson. Ferguson? Nah. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, Ferguson. And guess what? You gave the ball right back, and you scored a touchdown. Go down. You could probably score if you go down from a hit, but you gave the ball back. I tell you, they played poor. Ferguson fumbled the ball. Ferguson. Look at this. Dak Prescott, deep right, Lamb. What was that, 21? Fumble recovery right here. Fumbles. Ferguson, fumble on the 42-yard line. Gave him the ball back after they touchdown. So they went down and scored, right? Detroit went down and scored. The next possession, Dallas gets the ball back and punted right back over. Nobody said nothing about Ferguson. Guess what they said? They threw Pickens up under the fucking bus. They don't want to say shit about that goddamn white boy. Excuse me, I'm not racist, but every time this white boy fuck up, this same shit he did last year. Remember, Ferguson fumbled the ball, and one of the crucial games we needed him, fumbled the fucking ball. Down the fucking line. That's a fumble. You didn't score. You gave the ball back to Detroit. They went down and scored on your defense, 10-3, and then you went back. And then you went back. You gave the ball right back. Right back. Now let's see what this dude got to say. We're going to. Yeah, what's happening, man? I can't see your face. Mic up, cam up.
Where did Uncensor go?
He left. He probably go grab it. Take a small break. We'll grab something to eat. What's happening? What's happening with you?
What are you doing?
I'm talking about Ferguson fumbling when we need him. These guys didn't do a damn thing. They blew the game.
This team has 17 fumbles, OG. 17 fumbles this team got. The ball security is an all-time low.
You gave the ball right back to them. And after the Detroit went down 10-7, that it went up 10-7, you went right back down and fumbled the ball because
we never had 7. We had 6.
I said 10-7.
We kicked 2 field goals.
I said 10-7.
We didn't have 7. The score was never 10-7.
10-3, my bad. 10-3. You turn around, you fumbled the ball right back. Then you gave them another 7. You gave them, so you put your defense right back on the field again. After they just gave up a touchdown, you put them right back on the field again.
Yeah.
3 years later.
Yeah, that defense was number 1, OG, going into that game after the last 3 weeks.
It was number 1?
The defense was number 1 the last 3 weeks before that Lions game.
Oh, wow. So you took the ball, turned the ball over, gave it right back to him. You put him back down there on the field again, and they gave him a touchdown. Man, I would have been tired as fuck, angry as a motherfucker.
Oh, yeah. We just ain't a good team. Did you think we were going to the playoffs, OG?
I was hoping if we go to the playoffs, at least show us something.
No, see, that's the difference between you and I. I knew this was going to happen.
Against Detroit?
Yep.
What made you say that?
Well, because nothing in the last 3 wins. The win against the Raiders, the Eagles, and the Chiefs didn't show me that we were a playoff caliber team. There was nothing in those 3 games that showed me that we can win games. Like that big of a magnitude, like the Lions in Detroit in a hostile environment. You heard how loud that stadium was when they booed them refs. I thought the roof was gonna come off my house. It had my damn TV vibrating. How loud that crowd was.
Right.
It's a hostile environment over there in Detroit. And then you take then the players play like their head coach Dan Quinn. You know, they mimic their head coach. We play with happiness. They play with physicality. We're not the same as them.
Right.
See, when we play like our head coach, we play with happiness. We play with brotherhood. They play like I'm gonna knock your head off.
Huh.
They actually play football. We play 2-touch.
And you know who showed up? Jared Goff.
Jared Goff been showing up. He was just at an NFC Championship game just a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Jared Goff been showing up.
Right.
Yeah, but he done got shit that Dak don't have.
What
Got shit that he don't have.
What you think about? They got 2 running backs over there.
Yeah, Montgomery and Gibbs. They're fucking damn good running backs. I knew they were gonna fucking see this. If we stopped them to 100 yards, I would have been happy. I would have been happy. They're averaging 140 yards a clip, OG.
What do you think about Ferguson going back, fumbling the ball, and not taking anything serious?
I'm not happy with any turnover, OG.
Huh?
When you get the ball away in that type of environment, it sets you up for failure, OG.
Mm-hmm.
All day long, 365 sets you up for failure. He ain't gonna win a lot of games doing that shit. And we got 17 fumbles on the year.
Wow.
Yeah, our ball security has been bogus, bro. No one's talked about it because we recovered a lot of them, but we've lost a lot of them too.
Right. So it was a big disappointment then.
Yeah, we went from doing a bunch of penalties to having a bunch of fumbles. It's never been balanced where it's been very disciplined. It's either we have penalties or we have fumbles, or we have fumbles when we don't have penalties.
That's what we talked about last time, right? All those penalties.
Yeah. They cleaned up. They substituted penalties for fumbles.
And Dak Prescott, what was that throwing the ball behind the line? You lost 19 yards in the first half.
Well, shout out to Ferguson for recovering that backwards pass.
That would have been another turnover again by the offense.
Yeah. No, they weren't ready for the moment. They haven't been ready for the moment. That's why I had them losing against the Lions. But I didn't think they're going to fucking score 44. I had 28-20. I had 28-24 Lions. That's the score that I had. I don't know what the fuck. You know, I had Cowboys pretty much there. You know, I mean, I had them at 24. They scored, so I had 6 off there. But fuck, 44 from the Lions on this defense. Woo, we ain't any good.
So you throw Pickens up under the bus. Well, I ain't saying you, but other people throw Pickens up under the bus. But they never said one thing about Ferguson fumbling that ball in a crucial moment.
Yeah, a lot of people don't talk about Ferguson. A lot of people don't talk about Lamb. You know, a lot of people ain't talking about Javonte Williams. Yeah, he clipped 1,000 yards in that game, but he looked god-awful tired.
He did.
I mean, he looked tired in that Lions game. I mean, he looked fatigued. He looked like he got wear down. I mean, they were beating him up. And he's supposed to be the bruiser back, but he's the one that was getting bruised in that game. You know, I think it was a big team loss. Special teams couldn't cover on the kick return, on the punt return. I mean, they were getting excellent yards on that. They were the offense wasn't scoring points. They were turning the ball over. Defense couldn't stop anything. This was a legit team loss all the way around.
Right. This shit was awful.
Yeah, man.
So we think about that pass to CeeDee Lamb in the end zone, that high elevator pass that gets you killed. That's the same shit he did And Jay Ferguson, when he threw over the middle, that high ass ball he threw over the middle, and Ferguson damn near lost his life behind that.
What was CeeDee Lamb crying about 2 weeks ago, OG?
I
When
don't
he
know.
dropped that ball, they hit him right in his hand, hit him right between the numbers. He told Dak throw it up.
No,
So Dak threw it up this time, and his ass got concussed.
no.
And Dak put the ball where he wanted it.
Look at Bland. Bland got his boots beat off him last time.
Oh
too.
yeah, Diggs and Murray need to go to a skating ring. They need to learn how to go skate.
No, Diggs.
They falling on their ass on the field.
Diggs wasn't there. It was, you mean
Murray and Bland.
Murray Bland? Yeah, Murray Bland.
Yeah.
Turpin. Poor Turpin. He had one catch for 4 yards. Poor Turpin.
Poor Turpin. Turpin ain't done shit. I'm tired. I'm sick and tired of the Turpin experience.
Look at this shit.
Turpin could get cut today, and I wouldn't bat an eye.
You got Tolbert and you got Mingo. Can't get on the field because you think that Turpin's going to
Mingo got on the field. He dropped the ball.
Well, that's okay. Keep going to him. Let him catch that motherfucker. But then you got a 5'6" wide receiver who can't beat nobody downfield and won't scare nobody.
I wouldn't say that. He got speed. He gets open, but he ain't consistent. He ain't consistently good.
Right.
And that's what we need. We need that if you're gonna be that third wide receiver, I need you to be consistently good, and he just hasn't been that. That's why Tolbert isn't the guy, because he hasn't been consistently good either.
Right.
So, it is what it is.
So what we go evaluate talent, or we gonna try to let Joe Milton come on in and play, or what? Are we gonna continue?
I mean, if you're mathematically eliminated, yeah, see what you got in starters, but you're not going to see anything different. It's going to be worse. They're backups for a reason.
Right.
I mean, it's going to get uglier.
Yeah, you got to see what you got.
Yeah, I'll play Joe Milton against the Giants and the Commanders week 17 and 18, because unless the Eagles lose 3 games, you ain't going nowhere.
No.
Cowboys have to win out. Eagles have to lose 3 games, which it ain't going to happen. That's what I've been trying to tell people that for 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Get playoffs out of your mind, because it's impossible for us to go to the playoffs. Impossible. Even before the Lions game, I was telling people that. Because we know who the Dallas Cowboys are.
Right.
I can't. When my kids were little, I couldn't buy them Dallas Cowboy toys. It was a choking hazard.
Right. So another year, well, you got Schoolmaker who can't even get on the field. God damn, you got Schoolmaker span. You got 3 good tight ends.
Well, Schoolmaker ain't any good, OG. Well, why expect a below average tight end to get on the field and do something when he ain't any good? That's like asking Tolbert to get in there and do something. He just ain't any good. We got a lot of roster garbage, OG. Roster garbage is the worst thing for a roster.
Well, look at Paul Mingo, 0 catches. Wow.
Yeah. He was acting like running like he ain't never run a route before.
So another year without the playoffs, and you're gonna be sitting at home watching from the couch.
Yeah, basically 30 years straight, OG.
Damn.
30 years straight, OG.
No NFC Championship game. Wow.
30 years straight.
30 years straight. No NFC Championship game.
Yeah, what can you do? But hey, brother, I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna hang out with some family, and then Talking Crazy is in an hour to 2 hours.
Okay, shoot me a link. I might be able to get on for a little bit. Thanks for stopping on
All
by.
right. All right, later, bye. Yeah, you're welcome. Bye.
All right. Thank you. That was the homeboy corner. Come stopping on by. We ain't gonna be on too much longer today. I done said my piece, man. Offense didn't show up when we need you. You didn't show up. You got killed. It is what it is. It's over. You can't continue to throw Pickens up under the bus. Look at this. Scotty will talk to Pickens about post. Look at this shit. This is sad. I'm so sick of this fucking shoddy dude. You gonna talk to Pickens, but you gonna talk to Ferguson about him fumbling the ball when we need you. You cannot fumble the ball. You can't get penalties. Ferguson, penalties. Fumbles. Pickens, fumbles. I'm sorry, penalties. Penalties, dog. How many fucking penalties did they have? This shit's sad, man. How many penalties did they have? Penalty. A lot of penalties, dog. But you knew this was going. If they didn't come and play a clean game Thursday night, the refs, they're gonna be on you, dude. They're gonna be on. They got a clean game. Clean game. I mean, penalty. You gotta play a clean game. I said that all off season, dog. Penalty. I said that. Remember I was telling y'all, man, that they gotta correct penalties, man. I said that all off season. I said, man, they don't get these penalties right. Get these penalties. They don't correct these penalties. They ain't gonna win. How many penalties Cowboys have against? It was horrible, man. Let's see. Well, here it is here. Here it is here. So the Cowboys had 7 penalties. Okay, here it is here. Recent match with Dallas Cowboys and Lions. Cowboys faced several penalties that were not called, which significantly impacted performance. The Cowboys had 7 penalties with 676 yards, while the Lions had 8 penalties for 50 yards. Notably, the controversial penalty against Jake Ferguson for offensive pass interference was called, which widely criticized the league game-changing moment for the Lions. Jerry came out, expressed his frustration with the officiating, stating that there were no penalties against Cowboys for the call. The fans have voiced their complaints about officiating, suggesting potential bias against the Cowboys. These incidents highlights the ongoing debate about officiating in NFL games and the impact that they have on the teams. Well, maybe they got paid, but you pissed off, huh? You got some penalties against Detroit. Against the Lions, but you shouldn't have to win no fucking games on no damn penalty. You got to go out there and win the game on complete skill. Skill. You didn't lose the game on those fucking penalties. You lost the game because you went down. You only scored 3 points on the first drive. You didn't score 7. You didn't go to Pickens. You could have went to Ferguson. You could have had another wide receiver, Tolbert. There's no Mingo. You couldn't run the ball. You didn't have Blue on the field. You not activating Mafa. You can't keep a steady balance if you continue to play around and throw the ball over and over and over. You're not establishing no run game like Detroit. You scored 3. You was tied with them 3-3. You got the ball. You had a chance to go down there and score. You didn't do anything. You turned. What was it? Hold on, wait. Let's go back to this shit. Let's go back to this real quick, and then I'm gonna end this. I'm gonna go back to this real quick. I'm gonna go back to this game. I'm gonna go back. I don't give a fuck about stats, man. I don't give a shit about stats. But we ain't gonna be on there too much longer. Shout out to everybody sticking with me for right now. Thanks for coming on. You lost the game right here, though. Let's go right here. Box score. You lost your game right here. Hold on, wait. We're gonna go one more thing. We can get on out of here. Thanks everybody sticking with me. Thanks for coming in. I ain't been on, for a little while. So I just been, doing some. Here it is right here. Here it is right here. Look. Okay, let's share this real quick. Check this out. Check this out. All right. So Detroit got 3 points. So you could have scored 7 right here. 7-3. You had a chance. 8 plays. You got to the 29 yards. You kicked the field goal. All right. Look, check this out. You punt the ball back to Detroit, right? Okay. Detroit got the 3 plays and they punted the ball back to you. Okay. They punted the ball back to you. All right. It was 3-3 right here. Dallas got the ball. 3 plays. Look at this shit. Look at this shit, man. This is sad. Look at this. Look at these plays, dog. That should have won this game. Look at this. They got the ball. They scored 7 points right there on Detroit. It's 7-3. They turn around. Detroit punched the ball back. You got the ball back. A negative 2-yard runs up the middle. Then you came back 4 yards. Look at this. Shotgun, short left to Pickens for 4-yard gain. 2nd and 8. Sack. Dak Prescott sack in the end zone for 11-yard sack. Safety with Campbell. Replay official review safety ruling in the play. Look at it. They said a safety. Let me see. The play official reviewed the safety rule and the play was reversed. Look at this. He took a sack. Told you. That was your ball game right there. So their offense never showed up. The offense never showed up, dog. So you put the defense back on the front. Look at this. Check this out. Check this out. Look, you got the ball. You only scored. You should have scored 7-3 right there. And you get the ball back right here. Look at this. 7-3 right here. 7-3. 8 plays. You kicked the field goal. Should have been a touchdown. The defense, look, 3 plays for Detroit. Look at this. They get the ball back. Detroit with 2-yard run. Montgomery incomplete from Goff. Incomplete again. Short left. 39 penalty. And they punt the ball back to Dallas. Look, the defense done its job. They get the ball back again. Look at this. They get the ball back again. Right here. They get the ball back again. 3 plays, touchdown, Detroit. Look at this. They punt the ball back. Look at this. Never did shit with the ball. You got the ball in port. Probably got the ball. You punted out. You got good field position. 4th and 14. You punted out there. The Dallas won because you're a horrible play caller down there. And then you turn around. 3 plays later, you gave a touchdown in good field position. Detroit played you, and then you got the ball 6. Look at this. Check this out. You got the ball back. So we got a run for Williams, 7-yard run, and a 2-yard run against Williams. This is horrible. Horrible. Dak Prescott shorted out the 4 yards for 3. Campbell 3rd and 1. Williams 3rd and 1 here. Got the first down at 43, and that was it. In the first quarter, Dak Prescott can't do a fucking thing. Right here, short right there to Lamb, 36, and then you 36. You ain't doing shit. 4th and run, Turpin left, didn't do nothing. Got the first down. Williams, couldn't even score. Look at this. Williams in Detroit 5-yard line, 3rd and 3. Dak Prescott short left to span forward to Detroit 18, and look at this shit. 2-yard run, and Davis up the middle for 2 yards, no score there, and incomplete. Look at this. Dak Prescott incomplete short right to Flournoy. Another incomplete pass to Dak Prescott because he can't fucking throw. His mechanics is off. And sack. Shotgun. Dak Prescott sack at Detroit. Another sack. You fucked up. And you did 30-10. And you got sacked on 30-10-19. I told you. They lost this game, dog. You can't complain, push it on defense. Look at this shit. 3-point. Look at this. Look at this. Defense does the job again. Punt it off, incomplete. Penalty right here. Jared Goff, incomplete. Punt the ball back to Dallas, and you fumbled the ball. Look at this. Turn around, get a ball right back, and then Jake Ferguson fumbles the ball. Defense done his job the first half, but the offense didn't do shit. They should have activated another tight end if Spanford ain't doing shit and put Schoolmaker on the bench to bring in that other boy that I think is Mayweather or something like that to stretch the field to help bum ass Dak Prescott to hold the linebackers accountable in the middle of the field to help out. You can only do so much with Dak Prescott. You can't continue to drop back there 75, 90% of the time thinking that you're going to outplay a defense in the middle of the field. If you can't stretch the play to the left, you can't stretch the play to the right on a play action, even in the shotgun, to get your first down and score points. That ain't going to work because the NFL, and they watch film, they know what they're doing. And that's when you happen, and that's how you lose. And that's how you lost the game. You throw Pickens under the bus. You continue to throw a black man under the bus, Pickens, because he's a problem. You say he's a fucking problem. But then Ferguson ain't done a fucking thing out here but fumble the ball in crucial moments and get penalties and ain't doing shit when we need you, when the time matters, and you got an immobile quarterback for 10 years, going on his 11th year, who hasn't gotten to the NFC Championship game out of 10 fucking years. 10-year fucking span. He hasn't got an NFC Championship game. And that's the fucking bottom line. And y'all need to quit this fucking favoritism shit. Bring in a quarterback sitting here that can compete for the NFC Championship game and go out and win some ball games and stop fucking playing around and leave Dak Prescott in the fucking rear and go get somebody that can play quarterback and go out here and win. If Joe Milton ain't the man, you go drop the fucking quarterback. You give Joe Milton the remainder of the fucking season, and let's see what he can do. Dak Prescott's not doing shit while wasting fucking time and eating up fucking money and ain't did shit in 10 years. You cut fucking Dak Prescott in 26. You say, fuck the cap. You do like Denver did. You bring in a quarterback that can get you to the playoffs, and then you have a chance to go to the Super Bowl because your defense is going to be better. You quit fucking playing around with Dak Prescott, cut the fucking the last year, and do the same thing that Denver did with Russell Wilson. Quit playing around and let the shit go and fuck him. That's the fucking bottom line. You ain't going to do shit because you can't beat a 500 team. This is going for 10 fucking years. You're going to continue to fucking play around for 10 fucking years and ain't shit fucking happening in 10 years. Quit playing around and go out there and fucking get to the NFC Championship game and win some fucking ball game. Go bring somebody that can play quarterback. And that's my time. Bullshit.
I mean, niggas want to be barbaric. I'll play that game too, you heard it?
Sitting there at home.
We'll get straight to
Dante, you stepped on this one.
pull up with a Betty on the bench, she with her ass up. Niggas looking, told them they could charge, just pull the cash out. She hit the blade with her friends, but always be the last out. Baby bought her paper, so pay up, don't want to crash out. Money on my mind like it's payday. You fuck with mine, I get to spinning like a Beyblade. Most these niggas goofies and they bitches like Shanae. Niggas talking fly into that, hit them like Mayday. Damn, I see niggas say I got motion like a pig.
And I've been thinking that
I mean, I'm a smoker like I'm just doing me. Like my want me to be that nigga.
I would never do anything
That
to
shit like who the fuck that nigga?
hurt
You
the
see the
sport.
NBA
Move on,
ones,
move the
guys,
fuck
what did I
on.
get bigger? Gave you $1 million
What's
for
really good to me is
figures.
I've been talking over with my wife,
With me, nigga. Why you switch
my
like a
manager.
you put some heat with me, nigga? Every get some you ain't pimping if you ask me, you just chasing bonds. In designer, but you wouldn't fit like all mine.
Thinking maybe it's time that I should
Always trying to finesse a
step
nigga.
down,
You love,
maybe,
I'm a
and
big dog, thorough nigga. Never been a snake. Be my day one.
I told y'all I wasn't going away.
always be the last shot. Baby, about to take it to pay up, don't want to crash out. Money on my mind like it's payday. Fuck with mine, I keep spinning like a Beyblade. Pussy niggas, goofies,
You
and
know,
they
you got a
like
big
the
mouth,
nay.
you know.
Niggas talking flying to that. Hit him like Mayday.
That's crazy. Don't listen to him.
No, man, don't want to come to me. Then I'll come to you people and lay out the truth. I am ranked number one. One! That means I'm the best. But this bomb is taking the easy matches. Fight another bomb. I'm telling you and everybody here, I'll fight it anywhere, anytime, for nothing. People ain't never gonna see it happen because he's gonna retire. You see, he don't fight no real man. He fight them setups. What? You're a disgrace to this sport. Shut up, old man. You that chump don't know where to come from. That boy, your family doing real nice, ain't it? You call yourself a fighter? Prove it not. Give me that. Watch somebody close the bad boy. Don't get a sucker no statue.
We think that that's really hard with this. I feel like I think maybe it's time that I should step down, maybe, and retire.
Get out where you can. Don't get a sucker no statue. Give him guts. I told you I wasn't going away. You got your shot. Now give me mine. Why'd you get the hell out of here? Shut up, old man. I ain't going nowhere. And why don't you tell all these nice folks why you've been ducking me? Politics, man. This country wants to keep me down. Keep everybody weak. I don't want a man like me to have the title because I'm not a puppet like that fool up there.
You know, you got a big mouth, you know.
Watch somebody close the bad boy. Come on.
That's crazy. Don't listen to him.
No, man, don't want to come to me. Then I'll come to you people and lay out the truth. I am ranked number one. One! That means I'm the best. But this bomb is taking the easy matches. Fight another bomb. I'm telling you and everybody here, I'll fight it anywhere, anytime, for nothing. People ain't never gonna see that happen because he's gonna retire. You see, he don't fight no real man. He fight them setups. What? You're a disgrace to this sport. Shut up, old man. You that chump don't know where to come from. That boy, your family doing real nice, ain't it? You call yourself a fighter? Prove it not. Give me that same chance.
Man,
The
niggas
way he's been talking this disgrace. If he ain't no coward, why don't he fight me then?
I can't listen anymore. This anytime.
I don't care what you write. You don't get no shot, and I mean that.
pull up with a buddy in the face with a niggas with the whole niggas got the pretty ass. Play with his friends, but always be the last up. Baby, about to take it, so pay up and on the cash. I don't want no more. I like this big up. You fuck with my life, I'll give you like a Beyblade. Goofy niggas, goofies, and they bitches like Shanae. Niggas talking flying to that.
This your man ain't got no
Mayday.
heart. Maybe like see a real man.
Like I
Let you
most
stay
like.
late every night.
It is what it is. I'm just smoking like this. I'm just doing me. My party going to be that nigga. The type that valet park the banshee, they like who the fuck that nigga. You see the envy in close one's eyes, the more that I get bigger. Yeah, you $1 million worth of game, nigga. You should be getting major figures. But instead of eat with me, you rather compete with me, nigga. Why you switch like a Glock like you want some heat with me, nigga? Probably get some funds. You ain't pimping if you ask me, you just chasing buns.
Do you accept the challenge for a rematch with Balboa?
I reject the challenge because Balboa is no challenge.
Always trying to
But I'll be more
finesse the
than happy
niggas.
to beat him on
Like,
some more.
I'm a big
Always
dog.
said he was nothing.
Nigga, never been a
Unless
snitch. You my dirty long one. Tell her myself so I know I
Him
be.
being trained by Apollo
Be
Creed.
reasons when I see the boys, I ain't got to the race.
Talking about that old fool Apollo Creed.
The boys, I ain't got to the
What
race.
has him just
The brother, you in the bench, you with her ass.
run off at the
Niggas
mouth.
looking, told them
When I
niggas
see him,
big
with a
cash.
clue for
Hit the trade with his friends, but
When
always be the
will the match
last.
take place?
Baby,
The sooner the better.
okay,
I'm
up
champion
on
of the world.
track.
And nothing can be done
You
about
on my
that.
mind
I
like it's
can't be
payday.
beat, and I won't be beat.
For mine, I get
This
to
time I'm gonna
something like
train
a
even
good
harder.
play.
I won't be no quick knockdown.
And they
I'm
bitches
gonna
like
punch him.
Shanae.
I'm gonna
Niggas
crucify
talking
him
flying to
real
that.
bad.
Hit 'em like Mayday.
Hard words from a hard man. The odds against Balboa making a comeback at 34 are very long indeed. Can he do it? Most experts doubt it.
You in the way.
I mean, niggas want to be barbaric. I'll play that game too, you heard? I'm gonna get straight to it.
Dante, you snapped on this one.
Pull up with a belt. baddie on the bench, she with her ass up. Niggas looking, told them they could charge it, pull the cash out. She hit the blade with her friends, but always be the last out. Baby bought her paper, so pay up, don't wanna crash out. Money on my mind like it's payday. You fuck with mine, I get to spinning like a Beyblade. Most these niggas goofies and they bitches like Shanae. Niggas talking fly into that, hit them like Mayday. Damn, I see niggas hating cause I got motion like a picture. It is what it is, you try me, I'ma smoke you like a swisher. I'm just doing me, like my posse grew me to be that nigga. The type to valet park the banshee, they like who the fuck that nigga. You see the envy in close one's eyes, the more that I get bigger. Yeah, you $1 million worth of game, nigga, you should be getting major figures. But instead of eat with me, you rather compete with me, nigga. Why you switch like a Glock like you want some heat with me, nigga? Let me get some funds. You ain't pimping if you ask me, you just chasing buns. You ain't designer, but you wore that fit like all month. Niggas stunting and stolen clothes, risking it all the buzz. Always trying to finesse a nigga and wonder why they don't get love. I'm a big dog, thorough nigga, never been a snake. Do my dirt alone, won't tell on myself, so I know I'll be the case. Banshee street legal, so when I see the boys, I ain't gotta do the race. Banshee street legal, so when I see the boys, I ain't gotta do the pull up with a baddie on the bench.
Are you always on the hunt for the latest buzz in the world of sports? Look no further. Dive into Feignin JP, your ultimate destination for the hottest sports gossip. From thrilling game analyses to interviews of fans, this channel has it all. Stay updated with the highs and lows, the cheers, and the surprises from the world of sports. Feel like you're right in the stadium with our vivid storytelling and dynamic content. Don't miss out on any scoop. Hit that like button, share with your fellow sports fanatics, and subscribe to keep your sports knowledge ahead of the curve. Feignin JP is just a click away. Join the community today.